Hi, everybody. This is Wicked Hour. I am Selena Mendez, and I am here with
Julia Bratton, and we are Coastal Alabama Community College students, and we are here to look at some ghost stories on Reddit. First, we're going to read one out and then explain our own experiences. All right, starting off with this first one called, What is the Scariest Ghost Story You Ever Heard of? The first one by Chris Thompson, 11 years ago. So, not sure if scary, but really weird. 2 days ago, after my grandfather died, the neighborhood security guard knocks on our door on a Sunday morning. He told us, "An old man came to your home earlier, knocked on your door for half an hour, and finally left. When I asked him what he wanted, he told me he needed to say goodbye to someone he had never had the chance to meet." We were all stunned, had no idea who this old man was or who he was looking for. When the guard came in, he shouted, "That's the old man!" pointing at a picture of my grandfather. My entire family froze for a minute. I'm not 100% sure if the guard was telling the truth, but I almost like believing that my grandfather wanted to say goodbye to my newborn sister before resting in peace. 75 upvotes.
Oh, that's very sad.
I mean, it's probably fake.
Let her ruin the moment. I mean, we have hardcore readers, believers, and fakers up in this.
Now that we read this first one, Selena, what is a ghost story from your life that you've experienced that you would like to share?
Ghost story.
A ghost story I have. In 2011, my dad passed away. My mom, I don't know where she was at the time. She was probably shopping. She was probably out partying. Woo! It was just me and my sister in her room. And we went to our room. It only took about maybe 10 minutes, maybe even more, for us to hear a noise from the living room. We thought our mom has arrived. We thought mother has came through the door.
It was not mother.
It was not my mother. We walk in and the TV is on. I remember turning off the TV, so it felt really weird seeing the TV on, but I turned it off again, and I made sure I turned it off. I walked back. The second time around, I hear the TV again, and I walk in, and we didn't have a dog. We didn't have anything in the room. We didn't have anything in the house. And my dad's chair that he normally sat in was moving, just very lightly. Like something was there. Something sat down, and it was slightly rocking. I did not get anywhere close to the chair. I did not get anywhere close to the TV remote. I just ran back and was crying to my sister. But yeah, that is my story.
Dang. In a weird way, it's like closure, though.
It is closure.
He's there. He's somewhere.
So, what about you? Do you have a ghost story for us?
I do. It's rather silly, actually. So back when I was a little kid, me and my cousins, we were fooling around at my house. We had a Ouija board we got from Books A Million.
Oh my god.
And so we waited till my mom left the house because she was all like, "Don't do that demon stuff in the house." And we were like, we're gonna do it anyway.
We're gonna do it.
So we try it out for the first time in the living room. We get it all set up on the table, and we get our little hands on the little planchette. It starts moving. We asked the ghost their name. It was like Marjorie or something. Yeah, it was like
Margarita.
An M. It started with an M. She was like telling us like, where she lived. She lived down Fort Morgan Road when she was alive. And then we asked her like, how'd she die? She said her husband drowned her in a bathtub.
Oh. Well.
Which is really messed up in hindsight. But,
sorry, Margaret. You died in a bathtub. Margarita, whatever the heck your name is. My apologies. Don't be like Margaret.
Aw, don't blame Margaret. It was her husband.
It was all her fault. Don't actually
victim
blame
blaming,
the ghost.
But,
victim blaming to the max right here.
Long story short,
out of pocket.
We decided after we said goodbye to her, like, bye. We put the Ouija board away and we like went on our phones to like look up who this Margaret
lady was. Did you actually find who she was?
We found a lady named that who did live down Fort Morgan Road, but she was no longer with us anymore.
Oh.
So take that for what you will.
She would really not like my shirt then if that, she could probably be in this room right now just watching and shaking her head.
Nah, she's in the bathtub.
You know the exact location where she died? Did she say, like, I lived...
Well, I didn't get that specific. Ouija boards don't have numbers on them.
They do.
Do they?
They do. What kind of sorry, podcast. What kind of a Ouija board were you using?
Well, no, I was.
Anyway, we have Naeli and Lena here as well. Do you guys want to tell a story that you guys may have experienced?